Hello again. Welcome to my Fit and Chill stream. My name is Fud. Time for some more Fit and Chill fun. I'm also recording this for YouTube, so hello to everyone, one of my viewers on YouTube. You can actually see my face in my calendar because that's what I'm going to be doing today. I've just finished my Ring Fit Adventure stream for the day, and I'm going to be opening up my advent calendar live on stream for your viewing pleasure. So without further ado, I think I'm going to get into it. Got my knife here. I've not actually opened this yet, but if you're not familiar with the Exit series of games, they're basically escape rooms in a box. You get a box which you can only ever play once, normally nowhere near as big as this, normally like yay big. And they're little escape room puzzles which you do as a group or as on your own, or against a clock, whatever. I think we'll use plastic for always fun. And you see if you can escape the puzzle. Well, this is being escape the game. Oh, it's actually folded up. That's good. We've got. Oops. A big mountain. You've got. Wherever the hell that is. Right there. And you've got the books. You've got. Decoder table, of course. You've got a book which is slightly torn annoyingly, and attention, do not look, don't examine any guarantee yet. Okay, I won't examine that, but I'll put it back out of the way. And this is a storybook. So I'm literally doing this with you guys as we see, and actually we have to, so you can turn the light on. To get this slightly better. Oh, that's bright. That's probably the best light I'm going to get in this room. As you can see, we've got door number 1 down here, and the rest of the doors are unnumbered. I'm actually going to throw that over there so I can. Slightly better to see what you're seeing. So you got door number 1 down here. The other doors aren't actually numbers, just got symbols, and I'm assuming we're actually going to figure out which door is which as we're going through, which I think is a pretty cool idea. So without further ado, it says the storybook and the help book. Attention, do not look, do not examine any game material yet. First, read the game instructions and follow the instructions you are given at the back of this book. Now, at the back of this book, you find the help section. You won't need it until late in the game. Stop by reading here. Okay. So here we are. Advent calendar. This is definitely not what you had in mind for your pre-Christmas ski trip. Taken by surprise by an avalanche, you've taken cover in a rock alcove by using the last of your strength before the snow buries everything behind you. Although you are safe for now, how do you get back out of here? You look around and discover you're trapped in a cave. The way back is blocked, so your only hope is to press on ahead. Make a move and start exploring the cave. You may be able to find an exit. Ooh, fancy. But do not take a close look at any of the game components or open any of the doors. Wait until the game tells you to do so. Read through each game instructions carefully first. I should read it on this proper fan, but whatever. I'm literally opening this up on stream. So, I'll keep this in for YouTube so you can see what's going on. So a storybook is in the red book here. The help book with instructions is in the green book here. The decoder table and decoder strips. And additional secret material for the riddles hidden behind the 24 doors of the advent calendar. Before you can start, you will need to prepare the decoder. Take some scissors. I think I've got some scissors behind me. Could have a 3 decider strips shown here and thread them through the holes in the decoder table. I get it. So basically, oh, I get it. know, I should probably change my game on this actually to something else. But this game will involve a lot of destroying the actual game itself, which is always fun. Oh, you're literally cutting out all of them. Got ya. Obviously, future days won't have this. Okay. Thread with 3 strips with corresponding holes horizontally as shown. So, the red at the top goes down through here. And up through here. Could have done a better job of cutting this out, but that's fine. Nope. So, if I'm remembering, if I've got time, I'll probably fast forward for all of this on YouTube. Hey, that's much better. Blue next. It's already fine. And yellow is also probably okay. There we are. There's my transcoder coat ring. I turn it over, for example. 533 equals star, circle, circle. Or technically I rotate it round. Circle, circle, star. Left, up, down. Follow the arrows, compare with symbols, wipe the next day's number. On the correct door. Cool, so I need a pen for this as well. Good thing I got pens all by. You then find an arrow on the exit symbol at the back of each strip. Pay attention to the arrows and the exit symbols which are beneath one another in the centre. Place it on my table together with a storybook. I'll do that. We also need pens, ballpoint pen, a black waterproof pen and a pencil at best, a pair of scissors and some paper for notes. Well, consider that when we got it. I've got a computer right in front of me, but I can't really see it right now because I've got a ginormous thing flapping away. Okay. So that's that done. Where's the game board? In this game, the advent calendar itself is your game board. You'll have a storybook. You find how you came to be in this predicament, and every day an introductory chapter continues to tell a story. Other than this, you don't have anything else available to you at the start of a game. Solve a riddle step by step. Do the following every day. Carefully tear out the current calendar sheet from a storybook, along with a perforated line. The date for current day can be found at the top of the sheet in the pad. Read the introductory chapter. Open the next door as soon as you're told to do so. Behind the door you'll find various things which will help you to solve a riddle of the day. These could be riddle cards and various strange items or objects. Solve a riddle. In general, you may and must use everything you find in the current room or the storybook. This is the only way to solve a current riddle, so each riddle will only be in its own room. So day 1... Won't day 2, whatever, which say back 1 for example, don't know if it is or not, probably not. Won't involve any day 1 riddles unless it says. Attention, solve a riddle, you can label, fold or cut up the material. Everything is allowed, and sometimes even necessary. Keep hold of all the game components until you reach the last day of the advent calendar. Do not throw anything away, you may need it again. Do not remove doors of other calendar parts unless you're required to do so. Only read the current calendar sheet, only the next sheet when you're told to start with the next riddle. And how to know which doors to go to next. Don't surprise with doors your calendar don't have numbers on. Only 4 doors labelled. In order to escape the ice cave, you have to solve riddles from door to door, one day at a time. The solution for a current riddle will show you where to start from the next day. Solution to each riddle is always a 3-digit number code. Aim to retrieve numerical code or a decoder. Using a 3 decoder strips. Always make sure the numbers are in correct order. If you enter the code and turn the decoder table over without moving strips. Look back at it, you know how to do that. I'll kind of figure it out. If you find the correct destination door, in order to check this, compare the 3 symbols of the destination door with 3 symbols in the code table. Do symbols not match up? Carefully check the route again. You follow directions from a starting door to a destination door accurately. Ah. So right, diagonal up, down. Will take you to Right's place. So for example, that says 533. So from 1, I'd go that way, that way, that way, which will get me to circle L star. Which of course isn't that one, but that's the example. Example, you start riddle first day, you enter the code and follow the arrows in the decoder table. You have the destination, you compare the symbols, and you number it. You must solve riddles in order. You can and only may ever move forwards to the next riddle, open the next door, once you've figured out the code beforehand. All the codes have been cracked logically, not about trying every possible combination. Do not forget to label the next door. If you ever can't continue, the game help pad. Which brings us this. If you now have a bottom edge upwards to a corresponding mark, will be visible. Each first clue indicator will indicate first useful clue. Second clue gives possibility to help. Solution shows you if you can't solve it. Note, all components of the game have been carefully designed and packaged. If a card and strange item in a room get muddled up, you can find a refill guide for the advent calendar. The game ends when you solve the last riddle and escape from a secret ice clave. A clue will inform you of this. Address, read the final chapter. The game begins. What are you waiting for? Get going. Take the storybook, open the first page and start reading the instructions. Written by those people. Okay, so I'm actually going to remove these books now, these pages, since I don't need them anymore. Well, I do, but I'm going to actually leave it like that for now. So, time for 1st of December. I don't need the clues just yet. This is a very wordy one, it seems. It's going to take longer than I thought. Good thing I've got some drink. So just double check, make sure it's recording my voice properly. It looks like it is. Prologue. You take a last few steps through the deep powder snow and turn around. Your gaze wanders over a snow-covered valley. Down there in that tiny town, people are probably already busy decorating their homes ready for Christmas. You take a few deep breaths and the cold air burns in your lungs, already strained from a climb. But at least there is air, clear and pure. No comparison to the city air you, unlike your friends, left behind. Your friends only seem bothered about Christmas this and Christmas that. Not the only ones either, given how deserted ski lifts are. You quietly celebrate your decision, take a spontaneous skiing holiday alone. It's wonderfully serene up here. Look around and finally find the trail markers that will lead you to the best ski one in the area. Leave a beautiful panorama behind and follow the signposts over the next hill. As you strap your skis onto your boots, it suddenly becomes strangely dark. Deep grey clouds have gathered around you and threaten to block out the daylight. Thankfully, the snow still reflects enough to light to continue, but you would need to step up a gear if you really want to enjoy the descent. Yeah, my camera's all blurry right now. Can you focus down here, please? Thank you. I'll move out right, so I think it might be focusing on the whatever. As you begin to ski in earnest, thick snowflakes begin to fall. This doesn't improve your view, but there's still nothing to worry about. Your ski slide rhythmically over the top of the snow, and you enjoy the solitude. Almost overhead, you spot a long metal rod protruding from the snow. You slow down and stop. Is this a slope marker? The flakes are falling more and more densely, and you're beginning to find it difficult to orient yourself. A little further along, you see a second steel pole. It's not necessarily an unusual kind of marker, but after all, this is not a busy one either. You continue on the downward slope more cautiously. As you ski, you notice more and more bare rocks around you. This can't be right, can it? Your path leads alongside high rock faces and dangerous looking abyss. Oh, I'm down here, am I? Of course I'm down here. That's number one. Did the market lead you in the right direction? You decide to take a short break. After all, the situation can only be improved with a snack and a chance to sit and plan in peacefully reason how to safely return to a main run. Searching and let your gaze wander over the slopes, suddenly something cracked loudly behind you. You turn around, but all you can see is snow and rock. You then hear a deep rumble. The mountain seems to tremble. Your ski starts to vibrate. An avalanche! Your heart's racing. Your mind screams over and over. Damn! 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 Help! 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 Your body instinctively knows what to do and takes control. You lean into your skis and head to the same direction as the tumbling snow. Behind and beside you, a white mass thunders down. And all you can think about is not getting buried by it. The snow seems to be forcing you directly towards a sheer rock wall. Your mind clicks into gear. You have to change course right now, otherwise you'll be crushed between the snow and the rocks. What is that? Is that a hole in the rock? With a glimmer of hope, you twist your body around with all your might. You dive into an alcove and feel a push of snow forcing you deeper and deeper inside. The world turns black before your eyes. What is this, a novel? A little later you wake and find yourself on an icy rock floor. You're half covered in rubble and snow, but you can move. You struggle to catch your breath as you stomp free and warily straighten yourself upright. It takes a while for your body to stop shaking and a few tears run down your cheeks. I was so close you can't believe you survived. The rumbling outside has stopped. Instead there's nearly silence. Easy, me. You hastily fire off your skis and ski mask. You grab your mobile phone from inside your pocket. There's no reception. You don't have a transmitter. You test whether or not to make a hole through the snow with your ski poles, but you quickly come across ice sheets and rubble. Sorry, jamming out to the music. You won't get any further here. Somehow you have to get out of this place. By the time you're missed and someone finds you here, you'll as long soon starve to death. You turn away from a buried entrance. With icy fingers, you turn on your mobile phone, torch, and shine it in all directions. What you thought was a niche in rock seems more like a corridor. You trace your fingertips along the walls, they're peculiarly smooth and even. A few meters in front of you, a passage opens to a larger cave. The light of your torch doesn't go very far, and stalagmites and stalactites throw shadows across the cave. You try to recall the name of stalactites, but have grown into one another, of which there are also a few here. You can't think of it. You're slowly gaining some of your optimism. There's an entrance. There might also be an exit. You start to explore the cave as systematically as possible and start to move forward. Small stones continue to crunch under your bulky ski boots. Keep your torch shining into the darkness. There, a few meters in front of you, something is glistening. But what? You move away from the wall to take a closer look. The nearer you get, the more sure you are it has to be ice, but not just a simple block of ice, no. It almost looks like a figure, as if someone tried to make a bear out of ice. What a strange place for an ice sculpture. From your new location, look around and discover even more of these ice forms. Incredible, many look like mountain animals, with other appears to be mythical creatures. The further you go inside, the larger and more detailed the figures get. Wild fears run through your head. Was there once an exhibition here? This would be a very strange place for it. Perhaps an eccentric artist that stores their sculptures in the cave. What's far more important is someone's already been in this cave before you, which is quite possible, but there's another exit. A bit scary, however, to be observed by the silent eyes of ice. You want to hurry to the other end of a cave. Just then, you kick something in a metallic clank in the stillness. You shine a torch downwards and discover a rusty carabiner, which you must have caught to your shoe. Not too far away is a frayed rope. Perhaps these are left over transporting ice sculptures. You gaze wander and find more surprising things. 2 pickaxes, a dusty box full of tattered ropes, an old tin can full of rusty nails. Finally, you discover a rag bag of old helmets. Suddenly a new idea comes to mind. Might an expedition have come to this cave taking place in the past? Next to all junk lies a new surprise. Gigantic mountain boots. Look at a shoe. Sol tells you size 18. Definitely the biggest boots you've ever seen. Any case, not an alternative to your ski boots, you put them back again. Boots that look pretty new and someone must have left them here. You shine a light more thoroughly and discover more of his ice sculptures. You're particularly impressed by an extremely detailed life-size bear figure. Behind it stands a huge eagle, and further back 2 strange monk-like ice figures. A flank of flight stairs, you ice slide back to... wait, staircase? You quickly rush towards it. You were mistaken. 2 identical ice figures actually standing on a staircase, carved into rock. With shaky knees, you begin to climb the stairs. After a few meters, you notice a light in the distance. Is anyone here? As glad you would be to find help, it occurs to you the inhabitants must be pretty hard to live in such a crazy house. And what will they eat? Maybe not skiers. Now some light is shimmering in the distance. You turn off your torch to adjust your eyes with darkness. Try to be as quiet as possible. After all, you never know what might be just ahead of you. But a faint shimmer magically attracts you to end. You continue to climb the stairs towards the doorway. First order begins on the calendar sheet. This is the 1st of December. Carefully tear out calendar sheets before reading it. Make sure not to read number 2. Just tear out number 1. And here we are, finding the 1st of December. Taking our time, but we're there. You walk up the last steps of a stone staircase. Press against the wall, you peer into a room in front of you. The cave glimmers with a ghostly blue light. You wait for a second, but since you hear nothing there, you venture further. Behind a stack of nailed shut wooden boxes, you spot a large metal grate. An exit. You immediately hurry towards it, but after a good shake, you can tell it won't open easily. When you discover a strong-looking box, you focus your torch on it for a closer look. It's a combination lock. What code opens it? There's also a small piece of paper caught in the lock, which of course you read through immediately. I need my pen, aren't I? Which is underneath my keyboard right now. There we are. And the pencil's there as well. I said I might need a pencil. At first you don't know what to do with a strange clue. You let your eyes wander. Next to boxes are all kinds of things thrown around. You actually find some matches that you'd use to light a few candles. You now put your phone away. Look at your objects are lying in a supposed warehouse. Several objects look relatively usable and could be of help with you. And of course, mysterious artists also left a few ice sculptures behind. Especially striking is a gigantic ice swan, perched in an alcove. Take another look at a mysterious note. Is there anything else in here which will help you determine the correct number code? Now open door number 1. So we now open door number 1. It's taken... what's that? Half an hour. But we can now finally open door number 1. And I don't know if you can see him there, but it's a basically a nice little representation of a room I'm in, actually. I see the... oh, you can't see this, but I can. Don't know if I can actually lift it up to make it easier for you to see. Can you see him there? There's the numbered items. There's number 5 there, number 1 there. Oh. I can't really show you as well on the screen, but in it we have... there's no more clues on this. We have a swan. It's like up to the camera a bit. Except to press out swan and 2 little pips. What cool things you'll find in this cave? There are sculptures that deceive the eye. The items in the room will help you crack the code from left to right. Middle card A. So, this thing is kind of interesting. It obviously helps you pop it out. Oh, that is actually potentially an interesting... So this one also has, I'm going to actually use my scissors to poke them out. You don't need to cut this out, but I'll use my scissors to poke out these little diamonds. It says don't throw anything away, so I'm not throwing anything away. I see this has got two little diamonds in the corner, so if I can overlay here, and it says, if I move up there, then you can read it. You can. If it focuses in on it. Find the red items in the room. And if I look at this here, I can see we have, again, you can't really see this, and you might see my hidden way when I'm doing this. We've got a torch with number 2 on it. We have a... And this is going to need me to drop this one. No, need me to put that there. I can actually see 3 red items already. We got a bag with number 8 on it. A sheet with number 4. A torch with 1. A helmet with 5. Box matches with 3. Rope saying 9. Something else saying 6. Loads of different items for different numbers, but it says from left to right, doesn't it? It says, if I look here, the items in the room help you crack code from left to right. So we got 8, 1, 5, left to right. So if I'm correct, I've got 8, 1, 5. If I rotate this around, if I go from here, diagonal, left, diagonal, I should get moon, star, star, and I got moon, star, star, or hexen, diamond, diamond, whatever, which is indeed there. So that one, I actually guess that one is room 2, it seems. So if I write number 2 here, I believe that is going to be our door to start tomorrow with. Which is actually very fitting because there's actually a door. I don't know if you can't see it there. Right there. So I think that solves day 1. We've got from this room and we've gone there, there, there. With what cool things you find in this cave. There are sculptures that deceive the eye. This deceives the eye. Find the red items in the room, which I've found. And that is day number 1 completed. Put everything back in the box. Close door 1. Because door 2 will start tomorrow. So without further ado, I'm going to close this back up. And I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll be back in tomorrow for some more Exit the Game. I'll be back on Twitch for more Ring Fit Adventure before I do the day 2 exit. I'll be posting these onto YouTube. I should put them up daily, but they'll be quite late in the day UK time because I'm normally streaming this around between 5 and 6 UK time. It took half an hour to set the game up. 5 minutes to solve a puzzle. To be honest, that's perfect for me. So yeah, Merry Christmas everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Join me tomorrow for some more Fit and Chill 4, Exit the Game, and Ring Fit Adventure. And join me from, I think it's about the 6th or 7th of December. I'll be probably advertising it in the channel while I'm doing it. My Valhalla, Daily Valhalla run through for the 4th year running. So until then, thanks very much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and bye bye.